Every cop that gets in trouble and goes to trial, every one of them, never gets a trial by jury. They get a trial by judge. So the judge helps them get off, unless there's enough people saying something. The judge helps them get off so they can keep their job. They can commit murder. And the judge tries it, and the judge lets them go because they're all in bed together. They're all buddies. The thin blue line, democracy, blue. The thin blue line has nothing to do with cops. It's just about democracy. This is democracy. Cops get trial by judges because they won't ask for a trial by jury, and they all know why. Even the cops. A lawyer should be asking for trial by jury instead of using it. I think all trials should be done by a jury. Everyone. No more asking for a jury trial. Everyone is done through a jury trial. Everyone. That eliminates a judge's ability to protect the cops. Cops are privileged. They're above the law. They nearly murdered someone, and they kept it a secret for 2 years. They had the dude handcuffed in his car. They got him handcuffed, turned around and handcuffed in his car. He still got the seat belt on, and instead of reaching around and unbuckling the seat belt, since he had his hands behind his back, cuffed, he can't grab nothing. He's hurting. He can't do nothing. Then they finally get him out of the car and throw him on 100-degree or 108-degree throw him on a pavement that's hotter than 108 degrees, because that's what the temperature was when they did it that day. 108 degrees. So think of how hot that freaking concrete is, with all them tires running across it, heating it up more. They nearly killed him. They pulled his shorts down in public and tased his nuts. 11 times. Tased his nuts. That's torture. This is what you trolls are for. You're for torture. Comply or die. He nearly died. Did this in front of the man's children and his wife, his whole family. And you all gonna sit here and back these thuggies? They're all thuggies. This is who they hire. They hire violent people. You cannot be a cop if you cannot be violent at any time, by any means necessary, to get what you want. To force someone to do what you want. There's nothing that gives authority, dominion over the people. Nothing. No law. There's no state law. There's no United States government law. There's no law in the U.S. Constitution that gives any judge or authority figure dominion over the people. The people have dominion over them. We, the people, are their masters. Their bosses. Their rulers. And they got it switched around. And everybody let it happen. When we're supposed to be the ones bossing them around and telling them what to do. And if we pay taxes, that's forced. They take it out first. Then they say, here's your check. That's theft. You don't get the chance to voluntarily go, I'm going to pay. Here's my share. I'm going to give you some of my money. I'm going to sign that contract and start paying tax. There's no voluntarism in that. You can't volunteer to pay taxes. You're forced. That's theft. And that's going straight to these motherfuckers who are sitting here creating chaos in America against the American people. For the government, for the governors, for the mayors. They're working for somebody else. They're not there for us. They don't give a fuck about you. They will tase you in your nuts. They will murder you if you do not do what they want. Right now. There's no waiting. There's no excuses. They can make up all the excuses they want to pull you over, and they can make up any excuse to get violent. They are users and takers. They will use whatever they can to take your property and or your life. and these trolls and these stupid people sit here and still back them. We need to go to trial by jury. We don't need all this crap. You know, stop letting these judges be a prosecutor or whatever. Let the jury do this stuff. Let the American people who are smart and knows the laws and knows about morality and what's right and wrong. Let these people, oh no, they don't want that. They need minions. They need stupid people who will comply with them and just do what they want without question, without using their brain. They don't have the right to think and say, this ain't right. I'm being too violent. I can't be that violent. No, they're allowed to because they get trial by judge. So the judge works with them. And the judge, we can't lose any more cops. So we got to let them off and put them on a lighter charge of disorderly conduct for nearly murdering someone. Attempted murder. And he got off. And he keeps his job. And he gets to go back to work. And he keeps his money. He's still getting paid. He got a vacation. Even though, you know, whatever. He didn't go to jail. He got vacation. You're innocent as a cop until proven guilty by a judge. And the judge said, well, we're going to say that... we're going to give you a misdemeanor charge instead of a felony that would have them thrown in prison. See, you want to be free? You want to be able to do whatever you want, even immoral, evil crap? Go be a cop. You can get away with murder. They ain't going to do nothing to you. Trial by judge, and the judge is on your side. Because you're all on the same team. It's a cult. The government is a cult. This whole justice system is a cult. There is no justice for us, the regular American slaves. Land of the slaves.